Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising sign, Aquarius energy. So if you're drawn to this video and you're like, I'm not an Aquarius, it's not for me, it is for you, because you may have Aquarius placements that are being triggered right now in your natal or progress chart you don't even know about. So trust the process that you've been brought to this video, because there's a message in it that you need to hear at this time. And this is where your message begins. Scorpionic energy. Let it shine. This tells me you need to say something. You need to get something off your chest and you're ready. You're ready to come out. You're ready to be seen. Think of a peacock, right? Peacock is akin to Phoenix. So it is scorpionic energy, this sense of I don't want to hide anymore. You know, it's interesting when in that scorpionic energy of just breaking down and disintegrating, the death phase of scorpionic energy. People always think Scorpios are hiders, and they tend to be very secret. It tends to be very secretive energy. But then there's I'm ready to rise. And when they're in their Phoenix stage, or the Phoenix stage of scorpionic energy is very prominent. It's very noticeable. It's in your face and you're never, ever going to miss it. This is one of those times. So it's saying, let out your voice, talk, be seen, be heard, show off a little bit. Whatever this energy is coming through for, it is to support your process this week, so that you know that a part of the process, a big, like the cornerstone of your process this week, is to be seen and let it out. You see that the throat chakra is highlighted here. There's light coming from it. So it's use your voice, be heard, be seen, use your visuality as a way to get attention for whatever truth you need to speak. Let it out, right? Knowledge, wisdom, let it out, share it, be heard. You know, we have 46 as the number on this card that adds up to 10. There's a completion and fulfillment here that says you are ready. It's not so much it's an ending, but ending in the way of this is completed. This has been finished. This is full. This is ready, right? It's ready. So I am ready to be seen. I am ready to release this. I am ready to be heard. I'm ready to get this off my chest. I'm ready to be noticed. So let's get into this. Aquarius, remember, as I split the deck, whatever cards fall out, wherever they fall out, I'm going to leave them where they lay, because that's part of the reading. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do provide those, Aquarius. Please do go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and then you can book and schedule. There's a couple of services you can choose from. You can book and schedule the one that is right for you, and you will have your answer within 24 hours. I know you guys like to get your messages quickly, so I try to get them to you as quickly as possible. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell. And if you'd like to participate in the live, free, public tarot card readings I do here, remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell, all notifications. You have to hit that bell in order to get notified when I go live. Or you could join one of the memberships and get unlimited access to all of the members only live chats. And they happen on a regular basis every single week. So you can get more access to different kinds of tarot and astrology advice once a week. All right, Aquarius, those are all your options. Ooh, oh. Okay. Okay. I am going to, you're going to hear a bell. And I'm going to cleanse the energy, so hold on. Okay. Let's go. So we have a card sitting on the table, but it's in reverse. Learn from the past. So it could be that you did not. You did not learn from the past. And there is something here that you did not learn. Or there was no one to teach you, right? Because a lot of times with elephants, this could be ancestry. So there is that sense of maybe there's no, you don't have any experience with this, right? There's no playbook for you to go off of, right? So let's get what is coming up in the past, because it'll only come up if it's impacting it. Life is a mystery. So there's still something that you're seeking. And so this is now an energy of you need to ask questions because you're tired of this kind of question mark in the past, or something that was masked, or something that didn't come to fruition, and something that didn't come out, something that was something that still needs to be revealed. Let's see what this card is. Set healthy boundaries. Okay. So you're running into a situation here where you want to be seen. Let yourself out. That's 100% correct. Don't let anybody dictate your shine, Aquarius. Let yourself be seen, let yourself be known, let yourself be heard. But set healthy boundaries, because there's some energy here that did not grow wiser, or you still don't know or understand whatever was kept from you. And so ultimately there is that sense of, I'm not going to let it control me, which is why I'm being me, which is why full reveal. But at the same time, I can't let it block me from being who I am. Learn from the past is in reverse. Set healthy boundaries. I really need more specifics with all these mysterious cards on the table. Life is a mystery. Let it shine. Talk about the things that you don't know. Let's get into the 7-day play-by-play. Well, let's get a clarifier. I'm going to say, what the heck is happening here? Clarify for me why learn from the past is in reverse. The devil, fear, addiction. So let me say this. What needs to be revealed is something, whatever was hidden, getting it off your chest is bringing it out into the open. And bringing it out into the open makes it not so glamorous. That's why I had to wear a mask. It's a devil, which means it is a fear. It is something that is restricting and controlling or constricting you, choking you, suffocating you. And there's a sense of you're going to need to set healthy boundaries, because there's no way you could have learned what it was because it was disguised. So in other words, this is revealing itself to you. The truth of a situation, the truth of a person or an energy is revealing itself to you, that somebody was just afraid. And so maybe you don't want to learn from the past, because all these fucking boundaries have been about fear and restriction, and they haven't actually been about doing the right thing. Calling that shit out. Let's get the 7-day play-by-play. I'm going to start with the 7th day so we can see, Aquarius, how does this end up? But I'm going to hold it there. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to see. 7th day, how does this resolve by the end of the week? Okay, that wants to come out. Let's start. How does this all begin? What is this all about? Aries, you're either dealing with an Aries, or this is about a very imposing energy of must do it, have to do it, progress, all about myself, my independence, individuality. Could also be taking personal initiative with something, right? Starting fresh, starting new, making decisions about myself, for myself. And then we have this, 8 of Swords. Disconnection. It's almost a sense of disconnection from your own sense of personal authority. Or it's like somebody has been so domineering and dominant that you feel separated from your ability to actually control the situation at all. This could be dealing with somebody who's very prominent and being disposed of, taken advantage of, or hoodwinked by a much more powerful individual. Somebody who is downtrodden by somebody who is much more powerful. Something that maybe was kept secret because it had to be. What are you dealing with, Aquarius? Or because somebody felt it had to be. Then we have day 2, 6 of Cups, something to do with the home or childhood, reminiscence of good times, reminiscence of when you were younger and sweeter and kinder and more open and naive, maybe. This could also be separating yourself or having to separate yourself maybe from a father figure or an imposing figure. Maybe somebody abandoned you and left you. And then we have this, day 2. The recognition that you were remembering something far better than it ever was, because there's a little bit of delusion here when it comes to the moon with regards to how we remember something. So have you been remembering somebody way too fondly? And it's almost like, have you not learned from the past? Is this a replay of a person, the same person maybe, that you haven't learned about? Or somebody else that is actually just a karmic reenactment of that person, because there's something here that you didn't learn. Or like I said, maybe you don't want to learn from this situation. You want to separate yourself from this situation because it isn't actually a lesson that's going to teach you. It's a bad lesson, But this is definitely day 2, reminiscing and dreaming of that nostalgic energy of the past. And I guarantee you, I can tell you this right now, with the moon card here and the 6 of Cups, you're remembering something way better than it deserves. It's more of a dream than a memory. Memories can be very deceptive that way because we don't realize that memories are just dreams. I know memories, part of them happened. They could be historical, there could be quantifiable proof. I get that. But ultimately, the way that we remember it says more about who we are now than what actually happened then. And so there is that sense of deception here. Let me just say that. There's also a full moon that's happening in Pisces on the 17th, so it could have something to do with that. Let's go day 3. Or step 3. It's just how all of this is playing out and processing. Here's the devil again. Restrictions, deception in terms of you can't, can also be addiction. What does this devil keep showing up for? You could be dealing with Capricorn, dealing with fear, dealing with dominance. Why is this energy keep coming out? We have the Magician card here. You're restricting your own potential. A sense of restricting your own potential. Fear of everything that you could create. So what this is kind of unveiling. Don't learn from the past. Fuck whatever you were taught. Because somebody taught you to doubt yourself and your own fucking magic. And it's coming out once again as a paternal energy of some sort, very domineering. Somebody taught you to fear your magic. And honestly, Aquarius, this is what you start to need to discuss and get off your chest. Okay. What about day 4? Scorpionic energy. Empress energy. What does this mean? You got to burn down the past. Maybe there was, first of all, a maternal figure that died, not having the option for a maternal figure, so not learning how to receive. Having malfunctions when it comes to being receptive or being open and receptive to receiving energy. This could also be allowing yourself to rise in abundance, or allowing your abundance to rise once again. After everything's fallen apart, to recognizing the only answer to everything falling apart will be to recognize your own abundance. What about day 5? Damn, Aquarius. That's all I got to say. Damn. Day 5. We have the Two of Swords, not knowing what to do. Feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place. Feeling like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Or being blindsided by something. Stuck because you can't make a decision. Or there's been this energy of somebody has been stuck because maybe they were stuck between a rock and a hard place. They were confused. They didn't have enough information or life experience to know what to do in this circumstance or the situation, or somebody that didn't even see it. This is the energy of recognizing that somebody is stuck because they don't even see why they're stuck. But clearly, for some reason, you do. You see the stuck. What about day or step 6? Two of Wands. So this is looking into the future and once again being stuck, or being in a position where I'm thinking about moving forward, but I'm not ready to do so yet. So in other words, this is an acknowledgement that somebody has the passion to move forward. Somebody's curious. Somebody wants to move forward, but they haven't been able to let go of their safety net or their safety zone yet. And this usually a lot of times is about location. This sense of, I know I need to move forward, but I'm stuck. Why are you stuck? Go back and rewatch the video, steps 1 through 6, because this is why you're stuck. This is why you can't let go. Something is unfulfilled here. And it may just be about going back and recognizing it's never going to be fulfilled. I was always going to be empty. We have day 7 to bring clarity to the situation, but I want to grab a moon card, Aquarius. There is a full moon coming up on September 17th. It's going to be a big one because it is in opposition to Saturn. No. It is conjunct to Saturn. The sun during the full moon is in opposition to Saturn. So the moon is loosely conjunct to Saturn. It's within 10 degrees of Saturn. And then it's conjunct very closely to Neptune. And when the moon and Neptune get together, that is just a wishy-washy shit show of delusion. And it could be that where your delusion is your restriction. Is what the reason why you think you can never move forward, or believing the lies of self-doubt in your mind. And that's the devil. Your commitment is being tested. Your emotional commitment, your truth, making something very difficult. Are you going to move forward? You're halfway there. Why only come halfway? Guys, I'm going to go over to the extended. We're going to get into day 7. We need a conclusion for this week, and we need to understand why all this is happening to you now, and maybe a little guidance on what decisions to make. I will see you over in the extended. Please click the link below in the description box. I've also pinned it to the top of the comment section. And if you just want to come visit my Vimeo channel, it's Born Without Boundaries Tarot on Vimeo. Click the recent Aquarius video with the same name and thumbnail as this one. It's going to be the extended, and I'll see you there.